Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. The Trompowsky attack immediately attacks the knight on f6. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. The knight moves from its initial position, joining the action. This activates a knight by developing it off of its starting square. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This strikes at the center with a pawn, trying to gain space. This develops a knight off its starting square, getting it into the action. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. This threatens to kick a bishop. This is the strongest option. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. Right on target. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. The queen moves forward into the game. This is called development. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. This is a fair move. This creates space for the king to move in case it is attacked. Very precise. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. That's fine. This is the strongest option. Right on target. This misses an opportunity to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. Very precise. Black's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This misses a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. The game was close to balanced, but now white has a winning position. This took advantage of a mistake, and white now has a winning advantage. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is an equal trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. This threatens to win material by pinning a piece. This defends the attacked pawn. This allows the capture of a knight to win material. Capturing that knight wins material. Takes back. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is an equal trade. This is the strongest option. This wins time by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This overlooks an opportunity to pin a rook to the king. This stops the opponent from being able to win material by pinning a piece to the king. This wins a tempo by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. Right on target. Very precise. One of the best moves. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. The piece finds a new active square. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. The knight now occupies a secure outpost. This is the strongest option. This is the way to win a pawn. This moves the rook to safety. This doubles the rooks on a file, which allows them to team up to create threats. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This moves the queen to safety. This steps away from the checking queen. This allows the knight to control more squares. This move puts the rook on a safer square. This permits the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This attacks a rook, winning a tempo when it moves away. This loses a rook. This is the way to win a rook. Recaptures. This is the only good move. This is the start of the endgame, and white is winning. This evades the check from the rook. This captures a rook and eliminates a threat. A very strong play. This moves the rook to safety. This threatens to win material through a discovered attack. Right on target. This loses a knight, but the position was losing no matter what. This wins material, taking advantage of the pinned defender.